Anyone have questions for phase 1?
Oh, I actually have a quick question.
Yeah.
This is more for a clarifying purpose.
Yep.
So, if you get the hand where you have to pivot to avoid it, do you pivot on the 1 or in between the space of that 1 countdown going off and the hand already popping? I know 2 is an option. 2 always feels like it's too early, and then I just
Yeah, 2 is
leave a
definitely
friend.
too early.
Yeah.
I have 140 ping. Yes, I would be calling out stored. AoE, if I catch it. Sorry, I'm not completely sure how to pronounce your name. Yeah, so I will wait until actually the 1 disappears, and then I will either move, or if I have a gap close, targeted gap close, I'll use that.
Alright then. I'll try that then.
Yeah, but you actually literally wait for it to count down, and then just after it disappears, that's when you start moving.
Okay.
Yep.
I just wanted clarification. Thank you so very much.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, I mean, if I do it on higher ping, not really high ping, then yeah, it's perfectly fine if you have low ping to wait until it actually disappears. You can do that if you're comfortable for that. If you're doing it like that, Jezza, what the melee would do is if they see the healer refresh, they refresh after the healer, just to make sure the healer and the melee don't PvP each other. 172 ping, you might want to be a little more careful with your timing. You should be okay to wait till it disappears, but if you find that that clips you, then kind of do it towards the end of when it's just about to disappear. Yeah, yeah. If you have a gap closer, you're definitely okay to just not worry too much about it. What job are you? You are a sage. So, yep, you can actually choose it as a sage. Because you'll only be baiting 1 hand, I think. Yeah, you should only ever be baiting 1 hand. So, as a sage, you can just hold your Icarus, go right to the back, and just dash. And you should be fine, no matter what way it's baiting. And even if you might have got cleaved, it should snapshot you. As long as you aren't so early that you bring the hand to the group. That can hurt. I love it. Yeah, ignoring mechanics is real fun. Yeah, if you die, the hand debuff disappears, yeah. I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, if you happen to die. Very distract myself. If people feel comfortable to just prog up to towers, at least until we see brambles, then I'm happy to put up markers, proper markers, and just pull.
Let's do it.
Easy. Half my aims are clear. Not half aims are clear. Half my learning groups that I do, they barely even getting into the instance at this point. Half an hour after start time. Right, so the way I do my groups is you imagine a kind of mid-line along here. If you're in front of that, then you're free to pull. Then you're saying that you're ready to pull. Jumps off edge. That's the Dragoon's job. Don't jump off the edge unless you're a Dragoon.
But I'm so good at dashing off the edge.
I mean, that works too. Is there Reapers in here? There is not any Reapers in here. A Dancer and a Picto. You guys can 100% dash off the edge if you're not
Hell
careful.
yeah.
I got you covered.
Alright, food check.
Don't have to tell me twice, Chief.
Food and gear check. Oh, this might be... Dragoons can backflip off the edge. Funnily enough, summoners can also, if they happen to have their Ifrit when they get their hand, they also can use the Ifrit dash to choose the hand. But that's RNG timing. Alright, I'll do the countdown now. Take a drink every smudge off the screen.
Trying to kill people out here.
Yeah, my liver's already fucked, that's alright. One. Two. Half the time I look back and I see my esteem still there. This scares me. Red, white, shields and mitts.
Healers just does come with a bleed, be careful.
Yep. There will be a out far back mechanic at some point during this. These are dodge backwards. First tether, dodge backwards. Second tether, dodge forwards. There are as to the back, don't get cleaved. Tank swaps. Try to tank swap at about 4 to 5 stacks. Flares, wait for it to be safe, then take the flares out. Buy party stacks. Oop, that got a couple people. I think we might have got a double. This is all the way back to the back. Take your hands out. More hands. People don't like high fives in this fight. Tank swaps again if you can. Oh, hello. That's on me. Break, looking away from ads and the boss. I might have missed the store mechanic, I did. Use your...
Arrow.
Okay, awesome. Or use your arm's length, that works too. Hands are back. Oh, hands, ads. Tank swaps if you can. They should all be roughly the same time. Ouch. I bet. Def,
Yeah.
move out. Move out to the edges. Corners. And this is actually phase change. Would normally ask to get a reprisal here. Get into our tower spots. All 4 tanks in the on the tiles would need to provoke if Dark Knight wasn't the only one there. Goodbye. Yeah, that was a pretty decent first pull. I wouldn't actively try to practice doing this, but if you happen to mess up with the arrow / def and you are caught in a bad position, Tanks, melees, sages can use their gap close to cancel the knockback halfway through. If you feel like you can't get to your place in time, you can use knockback immunity, arm's length shortcast, as she's doing the cleave before the arrow slash death. Put markers on light parties help. You can, if the healers slash tanks are okay with that. Putting a mark on the healer slash tank will actually have the mark will cover over the countdown debuff for the hands. So if you, yeah, it makes it harder to see the debuff, but you do also, yeah. If you're okay with it, I personally watch the little thing over my head rather than my debuff bar. But if people are happy to just watch their own personal debuffs rather than the mark on their head, then that's absolutely fine. In the same way that we did the markers before, so not those ones here. This is pretty much exactly how you would do the light parties when it comes up on that phase. You just have light party 1, Alliance A here, the other one will be behind them, give a bit of space. Same thing in the middle, light party 1, Alliance B would be here, the other group behind them. So just kind of, if you know your light party 2 and your Alliance A, you just move to the left side, be a little bit further back. They will always target a healer, unless a healer is dead going into that mechanic, then it will probably, I think it targets the tank second. And that might lead to use eyes trying to adjust. But if everyone's alive, you can just automatically assume that your light party stack will be roughly positioned like this, close to the boss. So once everyone's ready, we'll do another pull. Awesome. All tank stance on, if you don't already have it on. It doesn't matter who has enemy, just so long as tanks have stance on. 2 is safe. Moving out, unless you're greeting. Melees and DPS, check with your healers before you greet. Raid wide, heals and shields, mitigations, reprisal, feint plus addle please. Awesome. Soft spread, so you can see your tethers. This is dodging backwards. First tether dodging backwards. Second tether dodging forwards. Adds out the back. Tank swaps around now. Arrow, move out of center. Resolve reses if we can. Hands out to the edges. Arrow store. Wild charges in your alliances. Or alliance C. Hands out, try and get reses.
Hit the button.
Try to keep hands out of the middle. Adds are out. Tank swaps are around now. Heading to 1. 0. Hands out to the edges. Flares, tank swaps roughly now. Flares out. Everyone else under the boss's chin. Oh, hands out. I didn't have to get close. This is a red wide. Reprisal, nice. If we try and get a reprisal, an adult, and a feint on every red wide, there's another one coming up. All tanks provoke new target. Spear stack. How is it gonna hurt?
Yeah, I think that was a double stack for me.
Yeah, potentially. But we also had a lot of dead, so it was gonna be a wipe anyway.
Yep.
I think Alliance C. Yep. Sorry, I can try and call out the Adamus. Yes, you need to have both tanks in front because it will do the wild charge thing on both of the front players. So even if one tank is in front, if there is a Viper right behind them, Viper's dead. If there is a healer right behind them, they're dead. It could have been an unlucky death, so I didn't see what happened there. All good, all good. Alright, we'll do another pull when people are ready. Once we get phase 1 clean, I'll move to 16 seconds for our dances. Yeah, it takes a little bit of pre-positioning. I'll try and call out a little bit earlier, but it's not the easiest with everything going on. One. Out. Unless your healer has... or your tank. I think tanks will just greater by natural. Raid wide. Feint, please. Soft spread. First tether is a dodge backwards. Second tether, dodge forwards. Watch the ads. Tank swaps roughly now. Wait for it to be safe. Do flares. Resolve reses. Light parties. Heading to 2. There'll be hands immediately after this.
Storing death.
Thank you. Storing death.
My tank's getting railed.
Sorry, yep, tank starters. Break, look away from the boss and both heads. Going to 2, there was a death. Knockback immune or do the death meat. Try to resolve dooms. Adds it back out. Tank swaps if we can. Oops. Try to resolve dooms. Death, move out to the corners. Cover raid wide. Addle and reprisal. Addle. Can you target? Another raid wide, kill the Adamus. Lit please. Platform 3 has 2 left clears, so be on the right, and a stack. Might have filled out wrong, forgetting that I was looking at the other way. Because Platform 3 and Platform 4 are different, I will try and just let people work that part out for themselves. If you're a healer, if you are a red mage, or if you're a summoner, I think there's actually only one res DPS, yeah. So the 6 healers and the summoner, if someone is dead, your top priority is to raise. It is perfectly fine to drop DPS, yep. If mechanics are clean, or people don't get too many damage downs, when I say too many, I mean you don't have something like 50 plus. Yeah, as soon as if a healer is lucky, they can get two as soon as out before the doom timer ends. Alright, another countdown. Yeah, you'd have to not have something in the middle of a cooldown to get your first, and then get a second one out, if you're lucky. Sorry. 1. Two. Raid wide. Adult faint. Parcel. Soft spread, so sensitivers. First tether is dodge backwards. Second tether is dodge forwards. These ones right here. Watch the ads. Thanks, swaps around now. Nice, my good way to do it. Death, move to the corners. Try to get dooms. Hands out. Death been stored. Wild charges. Stack in your alliances, tanks in front. Hands out. Ads are at the back. Tank swaps. A little bit late on that. Moving to 1. Resolving death. One more tank swap. Just resolve theirs immediately. Try to give rizzes. Hands. Red white. Try to get those last 3 people up. One more red white. Reprisal Adult Fang. All tanks provoke, kill the Adonis. Platform 3 spread. Powers. Eight towers missed. It was better, yeah. And came into phase 2 with more people. Yep. You always got to be careful about the if there's a stack or a spread and it's the second tower, you always got to be careful with the third cleave, the third tower.
Quick question: is anyone confused about their positions when it comes to tiles?
If people are dead for the spread mechanic, does it double up on people? Because I think that's what happened to me.
Honestly, not sure. Potentially.
We were all spread out. I only took one laser, but it just killed me.
Were you on platform 3 with me?
No, I was on the other one.
Oh, okay. One thing I did notice with platform 3, and I'm sorry I did forget to mention this, if it is a spread, you want to be max melee at the closest. If you're closer than that, it is very easy to clip yourself, clip someone else, or have someone else clip you. So if you're healer or one of the 3 ranged, then you're perfectly happy to just literally go to the edge of the platform, as long as you yeah, it's a bit of a fat beam, yep. So it's a lot easier to aim it if you're max melee closest. But yeah, we definitely came into phase 2 with less bodies. True that. Alright. Food refresh. And we'll do another countdown. Two. Out. Unless you're greedy tank, apparently. Red white, Adult Faint Reprisal. Soft spread. First tether dodging backwards. Second tether dodging forwards. Thanks, swaps. Death, move to the corners. Try to resolve Doomst. Death been stored. Try to get razors and wild charges.
Ow.
I just watched Alliance B absolutely crumble.
We got Thanos snapped.
Yeah. Big beam. Big hoodie. I'm going to assume that either a tank wasn't topped off, or a tank didn't mid, or someone was missing from the party stack. I think so. I think it targets healers, but as long as you got your alliance in the line, it should be okay. Out. Two. When I do Sage, I tend to use Philosophia for MIP, by the way. The wild charges, or what else hurts in phase 1? Yeah, I normally just pop Philosophy for the wild charges. First ever dodge backwards. Not wild charges. First ever dodge forwards. It is the wild charges. In the brain. Tank swaps. Arrow, move out of center. Get Chizzer up. And a Scholar. Hands out, arrow been stored. Wild charges. Hands. Let's see if we can get light speed up. There's ads as well. Arrow. Arrows are stored. There's.
Oh,
There's
God.
There's. Dissolving hands. Red wide. Yeah, she doesn't seem to like light speed, does she?
I can figure out why.
Should I hold Samba for Wild Charge then? I've been using it for phase change.
Yeah, I play hold Samba for wild charges.
Gotcha.
Yeah, phase change doesn't do too much as long as you have a faint Adult Reprisal. And play tank party mix as well.
I used improv as well for the wild charge, just the extra regen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was doing as well. I wasn't holding the improv throughout it.
Nah, just flash it on.
It's a really nice platform you guys got here.
Yes. Very nice.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm sorry.
I always get to my platform, but we don't seem to have any mit for that, like, other raid wide, and I just dropped it.
The third one, yeah, we want to try immediately after the second raid wide. The Atmos spawn at Atomos. So for phase change, I'll just have one tank reprisal, one melee feint, and one caster Edel, and probably just your tank party mitts. And then if you get wild charges, you probably want to pop, like, bars have their two songs, your dancers have their samba. We don't have a mashness, but they'd use tactician. I'm honestly not sure exactly the numbers and how it works. All I know is that there are three raid wide 0, and you want to submit them because they hurt.
If it does split it evenly, I take that personally.
Do not forget that you can use knockback immunity for the second, for the stored mechanic. It potentially does, though. It potentially does, Vin. Lana should get less damage. Right, when we're ready. Yeah, those alliance wild charges definitely really hurt. One. Two. Raid wide. Dodging backwards. Dodging forwards. Watch the eggs. Tank swaps. Nice. Resolving death, move to corners. Try to do dooms. Death being stored. Wild charges. Heals, mitts, shields. Two resist to do an Alliance C, hands out. Adds it back. Tank swaps. Heading into one. Death was stored. Hands out. Try to resolve dooms and reses. Oops. Flares. Not sure if that one's gonna go off or not. Nice.
Wrong side.
No need for tank swaps at this point. Just knit the raid wide. Knit the raid wide. Invoke new boss. New target. No one saw what to do. I know what you're talking about.
I saw it.
Resolve towers. Not too bad.
If it helps,
no.
it did make me laugh, so there is that.
Donut. Move in close to center. Gotta get brambles. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. Bear's gonna run wild, killing people. Healers should not need to worry about the Adamus. That is, yeah, the range job.
Apologies, I crashed. I'll be back.
Yep, no worries. We can wait for you. Oh, did you get animation locked?
I have a dumb question. Can the spread lasers from the platforms hit the people on tiles?
No.
Okay.
Can it?
It definitely looks like it just did.
Oh,
We were...
maybe the one in the middle, facing in, can, but the other one shouldn't.
Yeah, I think one was baiting in the wrong direction because one came right at the we'll call it the D area corner of the tiles. Maybe it was just
I think
because
the idea is if we bait it correctly, it doesn't, but they
Okay.
can.
Yeah,
bait them.
okay.
I think that's why we spread in that pattern so that we don't hit you guys.
Yeah. So you only have one person that should be on the half closest to the tiles, and there's just one person directly in the middle here. So the beam should go straight through to the middle tile.
Yeah.
No one should
so
be on.
it was just a beam because of maybe death or something that was directed the wrong way.
Possibly, yeah. The other ones, the ones facing out to the sides, they definitely shouldn't hit anyone. And the ones facing, out this way, they're definitely not going to hit anyone. So yeah, this one here might potentially hit someone if they're in the middle tile, or if the person here is baiting it slightly sideways. Yeah. They are. Yeah. Spinal and yellow. It would be. On East platform. East platform would be Pork and the Disconnection. Yep. Yeah, it's really funny splits for the alliance for this fight. 6, 3, 3, 3, 3, 6.
Thank you guys for waiting. Apologies again.
No worries. No pressure, but Sage, I think you're the one that goes to East platform. You are the only Reza on that side, so if you die, everything falls apart. No pressure.
Not supposed to say that out loud, though.
Terrible way to know pressures.
Supposed to DM someone that, like, hey, by the way.
Just remember, we're all counting on you.
Don't worry, don't worry. I was in the exact same position in the last group I was in. I was a Sage, and I was the only Reza on East platform, and as soon as I died, if I died to something, it was Jova.
No pressure, but I am going to put pressure on you.
I mean, to be fair, the other platform only has a white mage and a summoner. We don't have any red mages. If it was a red mage, there would be a bit less pressure on it, people.
No one plays red mage.
No one plays red mage. Yeah, West platform has a summoner.
Shockingly, there are no black mages in this alliance.
Alright, when everyone's ready, we'll do another pull. While people are getting bored and doing cardio. If you're on the platform, your job is to res anyone who dies. You do not want to be resing if you're on the tiles unless you know that the person you're resing is supposed to be on tiles. You can get from the platform to the tiles, you can't get from the tiles to the platform. 1. Out. Red wide. Dodging backwards. Dodging forwards. Nice swaps. Resolve flares. Right party stacks. Cool. Head into 2. Hands immediately after.
Storing death.
Thank you.
Help, my tank's getting railed.
Thanks, swaps if you haven't already. Shit, break. What's that?
Shit.
Yeah. Head into
Go
2.
to 2.
Death Store. Shit, ads. Never mind, I'm dead. That was a rough one. Arrow, out of center. It probably is, yeah. Both tanks missing from Alliance B means there's going to be platform tanks taking orders. Go, Picto, go. Never mind. Surely Picto solo.
Quick question: how many stacks is it again for tanks?
Try to swap it about 4 to 5.
Okay, yeah, because mine are getting rolled, so I hope you don't mind me being like, help!
It's alright,
Look.
yeah.
I'm saying you guys are
11, I'm
independent,
just
but...
saying.
Healing across party is really rough, yeah. 6 is okay, as long as the tank is actually mitigating as they're taking stacks. If you are the tank that has the enmity in your alliance, do be mitigating while you're taking stacks. And yeah, I personally have gotten to like 12 stacks just because I've had to, because of my co-tank's been dead. It's doable as long as you're mitigating and you got your healer actually healing you, but it is really rough. I've also accidentally let my tank get to my co-tank get to 16 stacks, which is really rough. Alright. The mage. I actually really like white mages in this fight.
I'm right here, man.
Issimov. 1. I do pop reprisal for the greeters. Red wide, adult faint reprisal. Soft spread. Dodging forwards. Dodging backwards. Wash the ads. Dissolving flares. Light party stacks. Oh. F been stored. Let's try and pick up an Alliance Sea Healer. Nice. Break. Look away from the ads and boss. Tank swaps. Going to 2. Therefore stored. Ads are back. Tank swaps. Ouch. Death, move to corners. Or knockback immune. Red wide. Adults faints reprisals. Better get the red wide. It'll hurt. Wasn't too bad, I didn't pop my relevant dead. Six towers missed. Oh, not. Oh, I'm the only one. Bang.
Somehow I was raised onto the opposite platform during the phase change. That's weird.
Yeah, when you die, you'll always appear on a platform and it's completely random which one you do. It will often fuck you up and put you on the complete opposite platform.
Whack.
I'm going to assume what happened there was that the light party stacks were a little bit too close. There were potentially 3 close to each other. Theoretically, yes, but you do get like a electrify kind of thing, which puts a really heavy damage over time on you. So it hurts if yeah. Those light party stacks will always be centered on healers. Healers do need to position their light parties kind of spread away from each other. Third if you need it. We'll probably do 2 or 3 more pulls this lockout, then we can re-instance. There is absolutely no reason to greed at all in this fight. Concentrate on doing your mitigations, concentrate on doing the mechanics. You need more mana. Yeah, concentrating on not dying, that would help. But a very big thing is just making sure you're going through your mids, because there's no reason to greed at all. You can easily drop 1 or 2 GCDs to make sure you're doing proper mitigations. Max Clay sooner. Yeah, I wish. Oh, hard run away.
Oh, my game crashed.
Oh no. Let's see how far we get.
Alright, time to clear.
Out. We're 4 out of 6 greedy tanks. Adults faints reprisals. Soft spread. Dodging forwards. Dodging backwards. Watching the ads. Tank cycle miss. There it is. Wait for it to be safe, then resolve flares. Light parties. Get the picto up. Going to 2. Hands immediately after. Death been stored. Next hands. To the edges. Resolve the Doom if you can. Get the Dragoon up. Break, look away. Northwest is safe. Nice. Going to, yep, 2. And I think it was Death Stall, was it?
Yep.
Perfect. Try to resolve Dooms and Reses.
Damn it, I'm gonna need to restart. 1 moment.
It's alright. Death, 2D corners. Get the picked on Dragoon and Monka. Raid wide.
Right?
Raid wide, Edel's Faint Reprisal. Get people topped off. Next raid wide, Adult Faint Reprisal. Nice. Resolve Towers. 4 towers missed. Yep, West Side Def did their towers and stacks and spreads and stuff properly, yep. I didn't see where the other 4 came from. We're PvP'd.
West
Tiles
side, best side.
so tiles have lots of room to move, to adjust. The movement priority that I normally follow is tank, healer, melee, or tank, healer, DPS, in case there is a ranged that happens to be fake melee. So if you're on the tiles, try and let your tank move first if they need to, and then let your healer move, and then your DPS can move after the healer. Yep. The tank, theoretically, because they are slightly towards the middle of the corner, they can theoretically, once they get into position, they can refresh by just sliding to the one next to it rather than sliding to the corner. Then you just got the healer and the DPS sharing the corner one. So let your healer refresh first. If your DPS sees your healer refresh after the healer kind of thing. And just try and do a refresh after each mechanic.
Sorry, I'll just be a moment. For some
That's all right.
reason, Nvidia has decided that I can have no fun until the drivers are updated. So
Oh no.
I love technology.
I think everyone was live going into it, except maybe 1 or 2. Someone might have died on the second raid wide, but yeah, I think we came into it with everyone alive.
Everyone lop hop for good luck.
I don't even have that emote yet.
Remind me, this was scheduled till 6:30, correct?
I believe we've got 1 hour, just under 1 hour, yep.
Okay, I was just double checking.
I'm sorry, I'm working on it. If it takes too much longer, you can just bring someone else in.
Oh, it's fine. I was just asking because at some point tonight my culinary skills are being requested. Or lack thereof.
Who are you setting on fire?
I haven't set anything on fire lately. It's your smoke alarm that goes off during raids.
You smoke alarm?
I still haven't gotten still you push up emote.
How you doing with your life, DD? Rating? Ew.
I know, I don't spend time with my squadrons, they're gonna revolt.
They happened already.
Probably, I don't know, I haven't been in that room in a long time.
They're just skeletons in there now.
That's it. I'm not.
I just realized that they could be useful because I don't get food buff off-world.
Oh, that's why I use the company issue thing for armor, so it doesn't get as banged up as quick.
Oh, I can always repair myself, so it's not a problem.
I don't want to be like the cool kids and, repair between global cooldowns.
I don't think you could do that anymore, actually.
No, people were using it to cheese mechanics, so we don't get to have fun anymore.
How dare.
You mean the same reason why we can't move markers mid-fight?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
No fun allowed.
Oh.
Felt that in the soul!
At what point do I launch Cyberpunk?
Never. Actually, you want to install it.
Hey, come on now, Cyberpunk's good these days.
I'm trying, now it's launching to a black screen. Ah!
Those NVIDIA drivers can be difficult
Everything
sometimes.
everything works fine until I am holding up 23 people, and then it's like, no,
Oh,
no. Would really suck if I was an inconvenience right now, huh? Oh my god.
This is fun though. I'm hoping the next one of these is like Ozma or something.
That would be pretty wild. Alright, I'm gonna do one more reboot, and if it doesn't work, then I'll hop out.
Thunder God Chaotic, please.
Oh my god!
It's just day one Thunder God, no actual changes.
One of them will probably be Diablos, because there's like 12 different versions of him, so I feel like they can make a good one of these.
Honestly, though.
Seriously, yes, with the doors of the dungeon, the Buzzjaw one.
Yeah, the armament.
Yep. They could do a good chaotic with the Diablos.
The near raids will happen too, where we have to do a wild charge and it's throwing a train at us.
And then Yoko Taro really gets his wish where if anyone wipes, then the server crashes.
The last worst thing to do would be to delete your gear, so people just... That would boost the economy of crafted gear.
Goodness.
Coming in here on a level 1 Marauder weapon, just so I don't lose my...
Oh, fuck off, OneDrive. Oh, I'm not you.
Oh god, now OneDrive's getting involved.
It's on now.
OneDrive popped up and is like, I can't connect. I'm like, you are the least of my problems right now, OneDrive.
Wait your
You
turn.
don't have enough
Sit
space.
down.
We can't sync your barbecue recipes. Please connect.
Okay, it's now saying Square Enix. That's an upgrade. There we go. Something is happening.
There's movement.
Now we get DDoSed.
Oh no.
That would sound
That would
like
be our luck.
that would be my luck, honestly. Last tier, every time I went to raid, the DDoS attack started. It was such a pain in the ass. Alright, I'm in queue. I'm coming back. I'm so sorry.
No worries, no worries. We will hop out of the instance, and when you get back, we'll just re-instance.
Sounds good.
You know, it was weird. Every time I jumped into Honeybee Lovely Savage, her music made my game crash. It was really strange.
It's too powerful.
It is.
Yeah.
Dude, when it first started with Honeybee, they had that like ear-piercing screeching noise. Do you remember that? That was horrible.
It was an interesting
Yes.
fight to Prague.
To the point where people were modding it out of their games.
It was horrible. It hurt. My 4 years.
I didn't notice it until someone pointed it out, and then I could not notice it, so...
I would say still not as bad as Full Enix.
Well, the Phoenix music wasn't bad. It was the orange on orange on
Yeah, the
orange.
orange
that was
on
a bit
orange,
annoying.
RNG glad is over finally.
Alright,
Yes.
I am ready to re-instance.
Nice.
I think
I
someone
named
was
it
still in there when I went out, though.
Oh, okay. I'll just do a recheck. And...
Phoenix for me was orange, the fight.
I think it was, yeah, Isla. Yeah. Yeah, I spawned back in next to you and I was like, bye.
Surely a summoner can 1v1 COD. That'll be easy, right?
Can 1v1 what?
COD. Cloud of Darkness.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Summon a
that
solo
new-
run. Summon a solo
got
run,
that
let's
new-
go.
They've got that new Solar Bahamut heal. That'll be fun.
Bring back the tanking chicken nugget.
Don't knock Titan.
Remember that they once lived.
Hey, EG Glamour, you can still make them live.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
It's not. Like when Titan had a ground AoE that was a...
No one ever stood in, yeah.
I recall seeing it was like a group of summoners who did Titan Savage because of that. It was ridiculous.
Let's craft more Mokeka.
Food refresh if people need it. Let me put the waymarks back up.
There's no H in it, but for some reason I always say it as Mexiqua. It's just more fun to say that way. Mexiqua.
Alright. Everyone's ready, I think. Yeah? Yep. Out. Addles Fate Reprisals. Dodging forwards. Dodging backwards. Death, move out. Shit. Nice. Death's been stored. Wild charges. So distracted. Lots of heals. Hands out. I appreciate the warrior in my group keeping on top of the swaps because I'm not very well. Dev stored.
My warrior tank is at spot X.
Lots of dooms. Try to get people rizzed if we can. Looks like a lot of people died to one mechanic.
Yeah, it was all of that end death.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why I hate diff.
They should remove the knockback prevention from any release.
Oh no, you're getting messed up by that. You can actually use that to your advantage. I think warriors I've talked to that have cleared have said that they actually use the inner release to purposefully
Inner release has been messing me up more than anything else.
Yeah, it's very easy to forget that inner release has that knockback immunity. It's alright. People are learning. Alright, next countdown. Fun. Now, the first one of these in phase 2 will be going to 2, so you can try and pre-position on the right side. Less movement. Addle Fate Reprisal. Dodging forwards. Dodging backwards. Oh, this is disgusting. Tank swaps, wait for it to be safe. Dissolve flares. Ooh. Dark Knight was a little bit too close. It's alright. Just wipe it. Yeah, if you're in, remember if you're, there's only one flare per alliance, just remember Alliance B is at the back, Alliance A is on the left, and Alliance C is on the right. Yeah. Do a countdown. Everyone's jumping, getting mini cardio on. I'll join. Alright, going to 1. Going to 2. We're going to have a horrible going right to the back after phase change. Well, during phase 1. Adult Fate Reprisal. Dodging backwards. Dodging forwards. Push the ads. Tank swaps. Death. Right to their corners. Hands out. Arrow sword. Picked her up. More charges. Lots of heals and shields.
Tank down in B.
Oh no. Good luck, B. Wow. Nice. Ads. Going to 2. I already forgot what was stored. Just knock the arrow. It's all good. Let's try and get help Alliance B, get people up. Flares. Grade wide, Adult Fate Reprisal. Yeah, it was a hard recovery.
Don't forget the Atomos.
Yeah, I just needed more people alive. Oh, what am I doing? I'm repairing gear. Food gear check. Alrighty, countdown. Let's do proper countdown. Here you go, dancers.
Many thanks.
You spoil us.
Out. One. First safe side during phase 1 will be 2. Adult Fate Reprisal. Dodging backwards. Dodging forwards. Wash the ads. Hero. Get the resolved rizzes, hands out, death stored. Oh! Oops. Roll charges. Hands out. Make sure your tanks are well in front. Don't be close to the tanks. Ads are up. Going to 2. There's a 2. Oh, there's 1. Death. Please. Hands out. Red, white. Adult Fate Reprisal. Nice, everyone's alive. Adult Fate Reprisal again. Four tiles tanks, please vote. Heal the Adamus. Third red white, Adult Fate Reprisal. watch the ads. Resolve towers. Really good shit, holy fuck. Nice. Get ready for a donut or a cross. Cross gets it into cards. Get ready for brambles. Tiles tanks placed in this middle 2 tiles. Platform people. Face shouts out. There's one immediately. Some immediately. Get ready to place brambles. Tiles in the middle. Try not to block off. That's alright, that's okay, that's okay, that's alright. I'll go over bramble placement after the wipe. DPS. And 1 healer. Oops, I forgot about donut. Shit. You can have them overlap slightly, but you can't have them like go right over each other, because otherwise they'll go boom and explode. Yeah, that was really good. Those were perfect tiles. Kinda, yeah. Just let me pull up my. Yeah, those tiles were really good. You can have them overlap slightly, just not right over each other. So I've actually got markers for brambles that do actually need slight updating. Where are they? Here they are. Let me actually update this right now. I had these markers before the code car changed. There we go. Kind of like that. Alright, so 2 people on the platform should get a little purple pine cone thing on their head. They are placed in the brambles. Am I doing this right? Hold on. One is off. Should be like that, yeah. So the 2 people on the platforms that are placed in the brambles, you can use this little line here as your guide. You just on either side, on the other side of it, on over here, and the other one dropping here. So they are close-ish, they're just not right over each other. You're going to get 2 people on the tiles that have to place it. They want to be on the tile, in the corner, away from each other, and away from the platform. If it's too close to the platform, you might make it hard for platform people to resolve donut if it's a donut. If they're too close together, they will explode. That is the reason why we have reses on the platforms, so that if you do die, unless you are absolutely sure that the person you're trying to res is supposed to be on tiles, you're supposed to get res to the platform. It is not a fun teleport, but it is a way for you to get from the platform to the back to the tiles. It is horrible. It is not fun at all. Once the brambles have been placed, there are shouts. Everyone on the platforms will get a shout debuff. one of them will go off immediately. You just want to make sure you're facing it out and away from people. If you walk off the platform with them, I think unless there is very, very specific timing, it will fuck up and it will go to someone else, and someone else will have to drop it. So that is not. See DPS on east platform, yeah. Let me check exactly how Codcar says to do it, because I never have to play. Well, I do have to place it, but I never have to take it. There's a Codcar, there's a Codcar. That swaps. Okay. So we're going to pretend that each marker is a bramble. You'll have full west platform here. You'll have the two Alliance B range DPS standing. It is proximity baited, so you want to stand close to the bramble to make sure you get the tether. And you'll have Alliance A healer getting the tether from this bramble. So that would be you, Queen P. And we'll have the other ranged DPS over Summoner, grabbing this one here. You want to stand close to Bramble, not in it. If you stand in it, it is a horrible bleed. It hurts. So you're standing close to Bramble. Once you get tethered, you wait for the tether to come out. You take it and you run it away. If you're taking a blue Bramble, you'll take it this way, where I'm running now. Let me grab a thing on my head so people can see me. So if you're grabbing a blue bramble, you're taking it and you're running it around the ring this way. It'll break shortly after you go past the Atmos purple circle. Ignore her. If you're grabbing one of his red brambles, you're pulling it around this way to break the tether.
Why is she hitting me? I didn't do anything.
Because I actually aggroed her. My bad.
Yeah, I hit him.
Yeah. Same thing on this side here. You're gonna have the visiting ranged. So over here you'll get Alliance C ranged. I'll be grabbing these brambles here. And you'll have Alliance A ranged and healer grabbing the other two outer brambles. I'm dead. Hold on.
She's like, this demonstration is over.
Yep. Tank. Arms, the warrior in Alliance A, I hope you have interrupt on your hotbar still, even though it's been useless since level 51, because you now need to use it. Nice. There is a interruptible cast that the ad will do. You will need to interrupt it, otherwise it is big Monka AoE damage that will most likely wipe us. Yeah. Nice. I wasn't sure if it came out on your side. I didn't see it on my side.
Quick question for those dropping brambles and the wonderful nightmare that is the square. Do we want to bring those more towards the main boss, or do we want to try to bring those back? I wasn't sure where to drop it.
Closer to the boss.
Okay.
And away from each other. So, if I just super quickly adjust this, and you pretend that we have a square here, a tile here, and a tile where you are, yep. You're going to place it in the corner, away from each other. This one here would be...
So away and up.
It's away from the platform, close to the boss, and away from each other. So, yep, where we've got the two jumping Migos.
Perfect.
Also for the outer ones, I know someone was talking about it before, but it looks like for the outer two, the people who are going to bait it, if you're looking out, the DPS takes the left and the healer takes the right.
Yeah.
On both sides. So
yep,
just
it doesn't matter all too much, as long as you can see that someone has got one of them. You can kind of just... Yeah. I don't like saying follow this exactly kind of thing. It is a very use eyes and adjust. If you see a healer on a bramble that you quote marks should be taking, just take the other one. It's not hard. You're doing the exact same thing, maybe just running the opposite way. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I just bring it up because someone wasn't sure which one they were meant to take.
Yeah, yeah. Just so long as you have the melee DPS and the tank at the ads, and the other 4 range grabbing the tethers and running them away, then you'll be fine. The tank does not take too much damage while you're breaking your tethers, so do not worry too much. If you're, white mage can maybe just pop a regen, sage can maybe just pop a shield, then run away. That'll be fine when you come back, as long as they mini. Alright, I'll put the markers back, and when people are ready... Actually, I'm going to save these real quick. There we go. If people are ready, we can refresh food, maybe, and do another pull. Possibly. The actual Mario Kart is more for the people on tiles. The people on platforms have that part easy. Yeah, be really careful not to run over the purple circle, because otherwise you'll get a teleport, and it's really annoying to aim. Two. Ow. Adult Fate Reprisal. Sorry, dodging forwards. Dodging backwards. Watching the ads. Death. Gotta resolve Dooms.
Storing death.
Thank you. Wild charges. Next swaps. Ads. Into 2. And it's a death. Knockback immune. Really nice. Tank swaps. Clears. Clears out. Hands out, be careful not to clip people. Nice. Raid wide. That was really nice. Really clean. Raid wide, Adult Fate Reprisal. Get people topped off. 4 tiles tanks, Vogue. Next red wide, Adult Fate Reprisal. Resolve towers. It's alright. Oh, healer's dead. Summoner, get the healer up. It is a cross.
Where?
Get the intercards. First shouts resolve. Placing brambles. Try to get the Astrologian and Dancer up. Donut. Ray from outside. Get ready to run brambles out. Drop the ads.
Don't worry, I have it.
Queen Pete did the same thing I did.
There's a spreads. When you see the floating purple circle things, people who are alive are going to get double hit now. Oh. Mario Kart.
Roggers.
My head's running away. I'm out of this. Goodbye. Yep. You guys have nearly made it to swaps. Nearly saw swaps.
The corner of the platform is a lie.
It is. It is 100% a lie.
I tried running out with the Pleramble and phased right through the corner of the platform.
Yeah,
trying to get up to the ring.
Yeah, that happens. Yep.
That's getting fairly close to the end, isn't it?
So that there is the Mario Kart. After that, immediately after that is swaps, and then tiles have to resolve another set. Sorry, platforms will be happening first. They get a set of spread stacks and cleaves. And these are going to be people, if it goes right, if the swaps goes right, people who were on tiles before and now on platforms doing those spread stacks cleaves. There's another set of towers. Throughout all that, there's going to be shouts that people on platforms have to do. People on the tiles will have chases, and those things can be really messy. Another set of either spreads or wild charges, and then yeah, that's the end of phase 2. Going into phase 3, which is the exact same as phase 1. Yeah, the Adamus respawn 3 or 4 times throughout phase 2. But yeah, that's really good prog. Some people completely fresh and they've just nearly seen the swaps. If people are ready, we can probably do another pull. Out. One. Red wide, Adel Fate Reprisal. Soft spread. Dodging backwards. Dodging forwards. Watch the heads. Tank swapping. Watch the arrow. Out the middle. Hands out. Arrow save. Ball charges. Hands out. Hands are back. Get into one when it's safe. Arrow will set stored. Knockback immune.
I was too late on that.
That's alright. Hands out. Clear. See if we can get people up in time for phase 2. Red white, Adel Fate Reprisal. Red white, Adel Fate Reprisal. I don't think this pull will last much longer. Yeah. All 4 tiles, tanks smoking. Next raid wide, kill the Adamus. Yeah, that was a really hard recovery. Resolving towers. Yep. I think we have hit end time now, but I'm okay doing 1 or 2 more pulls if people want to do 1 or 2 more. All good. I think I might have a couple of you back for my next burning group in an hour or so.
I'll be back for sure.
Just kind of want to split it up and, you know, give people well, me and myself. You gotta go now? Okay, no worries. We can call it here. I'll probably see some of you back in an hour or so, and no worries.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thanks for running. Those are good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks.
Is there any spots open in that?